Welcome, 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 collectives. My name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel. I want to welcome you back for another reading. Thank you so much for being here with me. No matter what time of day it is or what day you found this reading, this message is for you. All right, guys, we are going to jump right into the energy. Today's date is 12/21 of 24. We are either at or very close to winter solstice. I can't remember exactly, but I am seeing a lot of winter solstice meditation. So if we're not at solstice, we're very close. Yeah, it's confirmation. So today's energy was super interesting because when I looked at today's date and then just did a quick look up on the meaning of the numbers associated with today's date, it was very interesting how this correlated with the download for today. So I'm going to read a little bit of information to you about what the numbers associated with today's date are, how I came to those numbers, and then I'm going to read a little bit to you about the download. Okay? So the download for today is: do not forge the document or travel with this person. Your monetary needs will be taken care of. So once again, it's do not forge the document or travel with this person. Your monetary needs will be taken care of. So something was coming through really strong in the energy about a feminine energy that was encouraging someone to engage in forging some sort of document or documents. And there was something here about this particular feminine energy, once again, not indicative of gender, more so that this energy operates out of their feminine energy primarily, okay? But there was something here about this energy and their like what they were saying they were going to do with these documents, or what they were saying this whole situation is about, is not what they're saying. Their intention in what they're doing is something other than what they are stating. And this goes without saying that definitely when it comes to legal documents and paperwork, we want to handle things like that properly, right? From an energetic standpoint, and also just like it's the safer way to deal with things. We don't want to forge things, and we want to try to be careful about that. Not to say that that doesn't happen, but it's probably not the best way to deal with things. So there's something here in the energy about forging something or not handling a document in the appropriate manner. So it doesn't mean that whomever resonates with this message might be trying to intentionally do something illegal in relation to this feminine energy. That could be the case. But it could also be that maybe you're considering doing something you normally wouldn't because you're thinking that it's going to bring you some results that you would not normally get. This could be money. This could be an opportunity. This could be a connection of some kind. It's something that the energies involved in this process believe they're going to get by engaging in forging or not handling documentation properly. So I want to share with you, let me go over here to this information on the numbers associated with today's date. So because today's date, guys, was 12/21 of 2024. So the way I did it was 12/21/24. And that gave me 2 and 1. That's the 12. That gave me 3. That also gave me 21. So it's like the numbers are inverted. So there was something in the energy here about duality as well. So then for the 21, once again, the number 3, 2 and 1. And then for 24, 2 and 4 is 6. So that gave me 3, 3, 6. So what I did was I looked online. I looked up information associated with this number combination. So angel number 336 spoke about a message of reassurance that your material and monetary needs will be met as you serve your life purpose and fulfill your spiritual destiny. Give any fears or concerns to the angels for healing and transmutation, and trust that you will be angelically guided as to your next steps. Know that you are being supported, surrounded, and loved, and all is being taken care of for your highest good. So the number 336 indicates that your prayers and positive affirmations regarding your material wants and needs, so we're talking about money, home, food, supplies, whatever it is that you want and need that is associated with your material wants and needs. These have been heard and are being answered and responded to rather. So you're being encouraged to really step into an energy here of belief and faith that these things will be taken care of, rather than resorting to any means that might be not for your best interest or for the best interest of others. Not for your best interest or for the best interest of others. I had to think about the best way to say that, because I think that's what's going on here. Whatever's happening with this download, whomever is thinking about engaging in this activity with this feminine energy believes that they'll be able to have something or get something that will assist them with their needs and wants, but it could cause a serious problem for the energies associated with this document. So this is super important. So I really felt like this was a warning message that needed to be put out immediately. There was another message that I was going to put out before this one, but due to the nature of this message, I went on ahead and did this one first. Okay, guys, so that is the angel number meaning of 336. And once again, the download is do not forge the document or travel with this person. So there's also something here about this person, maybe a narrative that they are stating, expressing, sharing, that's not accurate. They're not telling you the whole story. And so you need to be very cautious there. They have ulterior motives. And it could be to set you up to take a fall for something that really they're at the root of. So in the download, the viewer met a feminine energy at some sort of night spot, a club, a place where there was music and dancing. And this feminine energy started to tell the viewer about an opportunity. And that's super important here. So the viewer went to a personal connection of theirs to see if they could get this document forged that this feminine energy was telling them about. And it's interesting because the personal connect of the viewer actually warned them about what they were trying to do. I couldn't see or hear exactly what the warning was, but it was, you could tell from the looks on the connection's face, which was a masculine energy, by the way. That's what I saw. They were warning him, I wouldn't do it if I were you. And as a matter of fact, this energy would not participate. So the viewer started looking for other avenues to forge this document. And I think they found one at a certain point, or one that they thought could work. So the feminine energy was encouraging the viewer to travel with them after forging the document. So it's either some place they needed to get to in relation to this document. I don't know if they needed to take the document somewhere, to another state, or to serve it or something. Or it could be that forging the document resulted into some sort of monetary gain that then the feminine energy was encouraging the viewer to basically take off with them, with the money or whatever it was that they gained from forging the document. But they were very adamant in the energy about traveling. So it's almost like I was watching, and this could be past, present, or future energy. It was like I was watching something that was in the process of this happening. So, as I mentioned before, guys, I really picked up on this as a warning message, either for the viewer, like the one who is faced with these choices, or this is a warning message for the energy that is associated with this document that's being forged. Could be a warning message for both. Totally possible. And obviously, my thoughts on this was don't do it. It's not worth it. And this I'm picking up is someone, the viewer, is someone who's already on a path where they are working on goals associated with their soul path work. This is not, I'm not picking up someone who's like completely asleep, doesn't understand right from wrong, is in a total south node energy. Now, this energy might be newly awakened or newly working with, healing processes, or newer to the concept of soul path work, but they are awakened enough to know that this might not be a good idea, but what's pushing them to move through with this process is a belief that they will have something they want. It has to do with material gains. And so they're willing to push the boundaries here a lot, in order to potentially achieve this result. But the warning message is, you don't even need to do that. You've been heard, and what you're asking for is coming in. So you're actually putting yourself at risk for no reason to achieve something that's coming to you anyways. And on top of it, there's something nefarious about this energy, this feminine energy, and really, you could be getting involved in a situation where this energy is just going to hang you out to dry. If something comes down the line on this forged document, they're going to throw you under the bus. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the download on this one. I was going to do a pre-poll, but then I was like, you know what? Let me just go on ahead and just turn the recorder on and just start getting into this energy so I can see what's happening here. So I do have the character deck here with me today. I have the Woodland Wardens. I have the Akashic Truth and Secrets of the Ancestors. So we'll just see, we'll see which cards we need to work with today. But let's go on ahead and just ask for the space to be cleared out so that way we can understand the messages and what's coming through without any hindrance, disruption. Any energies associated with this must be removed, and only energies associated with love, light, and the highest frequencies of source may remain, including my spirit team. And so it is. Let's just see what's here today, guys. We can kind of understand. Spirit, tell us more about the character of this feminine energy. Like, who is this? What is this person's deal? Let's see what we've got here. Messages for the collectives, please. Oh, there we go. Interesting. So we have up top here, spiritual seeker, devotee of the inner path, meditation, insight, and practice. It's in the upright. And I asked Spirit specifically about this feminine energy. And I also would like to mention that the form of the individual on the card is feminine as well. And I have to tell you, in the download, I did see a woman. So This for me is confirmation. Take the energy as it resonates. For some of you, this might actually be a woman. But definitely, if that part doesn't resonate and it is a feminine energy and everything else is feeling in alignment, then take the energy as it resonates. But this might even be someone who maybe doesn't even normally engage in activities like this. Maybe they're more of a spiritual person or have more of a spiritual mindset. Maybe they're a person that practices meditation and instructor, somebody who typically taps into their insight or their intuitive insight and practices these things regularly. And so maybe this is not a normal process for them, but maybe they have like the wrong idea just kind of sitting in their heart, sitting in their mind. And that's what's moving them forward with this idea, this scheme, this plan. And they're really being encouraged to release this. I mean, both of you are, for whomever this message resonates with. It's not a good idea for either of you. So I'm not so far asking Spirit about this feminine energy. I'm not picking up that this individual is a criminal or, does this kind of thing all the time, because spiritual seeker came up in the upright. This might even be somebody that you deal with who is part of, a group of people that you feel comfortable with and that, I don't know, you engage in spiritual practices with or have 5D discussions with. I don't know. This might be somebody that you're already dealing with in that way. Or it could be somebody who also has similar viewpoints as yours that you met at a night spot or you met while being out. Especially, if someone is newer to spiritual practice. Let's see what we've got here. What is going on with this energy, guys? So I have Hunter in reverse. This card talks about stalker of prey, strategy, pursuit, and survival. This is in reverse. So I'm not picking up, once again, that this energy, this feminine energy, does this regularly. This is not something they do. They don't stalk situations. They don't, they're not a strategist. And this is probably also why this is a bad idea, because they probably haven't thought everything through. We have Madman in the upright. This could be an indicator that Spirit is telling us that this idea is mad. It's a crazy idea, because this card's talking about generally chaos, things being unruly. It could also state that a person is kind of not in their right mind. So there could be something here about this situation just being a crazy, chaotic idea that this energy needs to drop, that they shouldn't get involved with, that you shouldn't get involved with if you resonate with this energy and this message. An embracing of madness. It's a bad idea. It's a bad investment. And that both energies are quite mad for getting involved in this. And then we have the friend card. So yeah, take the energy as it resonates. But for some of you, this is a friend. Like I mentioned before, the spiritual seeker card suggests that this is a person who tends to think of things from a more spiritual aspect or viewpoint. It's in the upright. That could also represent you too, collectives, for those of you who resonate. But I did ask Spirit specifically about the feminine energy. And then when we have the friend card coming out after everything, this one talks about a keeper of trust, a companion, support, and sharing joy. This is somebody that you consider a friend, would like to be friends with. Maybe that's something that you feel like you'll get out of this. Somebody that's a friendly energy. This is not someone that you don't deal with or don't want to deal with. This is someone whoever resonates with this message has some sort of energetic connection with, that they are enjoying or feel connected with. We have the guide card in reverse. And then we have we have guide card upright. And then we have journalist in reverse. Yeah, you're being guided away from this. And journalist is in reverse. This one talks about reporting, interview, inquiry, promotion. Chronicler of stories. Give me a second, guys. I'm just looking at the spread here. It's possible that this document has something to do, because we talked about some sort of gain monetarily, something that feels like a level up that whomever is associated with this energy wants to feel. Oh, or it could be someone is trying to guide someone away from some information coming out. Oh, see, this is why I have to look at things, guys, for a minute and just see what's going on here. Yeah. Oh, man. You know, I have to say, as I'm looking back at the spread, now that I'm seeing everything out, another part of this message I'm picking up is that there might be someone who views themselves as a spiritualist who has like a hunter mentality or believes they have a hunter mentality, but they're actually a madman. This is somebody that might be a friend of yours who's trying to guide or keep some information from coming out. That's also what's popping up on the table. There's like a few messages in here. But definitely, whomever this energy is, whether they are someone you trust or whether they're someone who you just met, this plan is not good. And you are definitely being encouraged, whether you believe you trust this person or not, step away from this plan. Somebody is trying to keep some information from coming out. This is what I mean about people's intentions or motives behind something. They may be telling you they're trying to do something for a certain reason, and then later you find out that really they were complicit in a matter and they're trying to cover their tracks or something that they did not communicate to you. And you're thinking it's one thing and it's another, and you find that you're mixed into a situation that's a huge legal matter that now you will be implicated in. This is what I'm saying. You might even be doing this for this person because you're friendly with them and you just want to help out. Maybe you don't think you're forging something. Maybe what you're doing is like borderline, and you're thinking it's just to help out with something that's a little bit off, but it's not a big deal. And it's actually way more than what you're thinking. Yeah, we have Diviner in reverse. Seer of the unseen. Yeah, there's something you're not seeing. I'm not taking this card as an actual energy reader. I mean, you could be an energy reader. This other energy could be an energy reader as well. But I'm picking up that this card is really coming through as there's something you're not seeing. And this is confirmation, because I was just talking about, you know, things being misrepresented, and then you find out you're in a bigger mess than you would have even thought. I was just talking about that. And then the seer of the unseen in reverse flips out. You're not seeing something clearly. Interesting. This might have something to do with a vendor, a merchant, a retailer, or an individual entrepreneur. Maybe you're an individual entrepreneur, meaning you have your own business. Maybe somebody's asking you to do something with your business that is not on the up and up. Like it's not really honest, or it's not good business practice. And because you have a business, they're asking you, you know, hey, can you help out with this? Because the vendor is in the upright. It could also be that this document has to do with another individual entrepreneur. Then we have the Lover card. Yeah. Ooh, I don't know, guys. This is getting complex. Why do I either feel like this feminine energy could be somebody that maybe you have feelings for, or maybe there's a thought of a potential romance blooming, or the thought of gaining something romantic from this energy. Maybe that's why you're helping them out with this. Because on the Lover card, I see a masculine and feminine energy. Now, as I mentioned before, I didn't see the gender of the viewer, just of the feminine energy. And then there was a masculine energy that did appear as a male in the download that was trying to discourage you from engaging in this process for this person. It's possible someone is trying to win somebody's affection, love, adoration, open up the doorway for something more romantic, or maybe that's what's happening. And so they feel inspired to do this thing for this person, this energy. It's totally possible. Because I asked myself, why would somebody put their business or their personal well-being at risk for somebody they just met at a club? That might be why, if you're finding yourself to be very attracted to this person, but they're not telling you the truth. That's one thing that's coming through strong in the messaging. They're not telling you the truth about everything. I think that whomever resonates with this message might possibly be an entrepreneur that has a lot to lose, honestly, if they put their business at risk doing whatever this is. We have Singer in reverse. Yeah, more here about the heart space, harmony, emotion, a performance. Yeah, so we have the Singer performance card, comes right out after Lover. It's just like what I was saying. Somebody's putting on a performance. There's an energy here. The viewer is either super attracted to this person or hopes to have an opportunity to engage with them in a romantic manner. Something like that. And is willing to do this thing for them. But you're being told by Spirit that this person's putting on a performance. This is not what it seems. Anything else out of the character deck, Spirit? Anything else we need to know? Because if not, I'm going to move on to the next deck. We have Blacksmith in reverse. Yeah, somebody's... See, oh my gosh. Guys, I cannot make this up. Why is one of the words on the Blacksmith card forge? And we're talking about a forged document. I can't make it up. Melting, shaping, tempering. Yep. That's Ace of Swords truth. Spirit is letting us know, like, this person is taking advantage of the fact that you have feelings for them and are willing to help them out. You need to look deeper into what this is they're asking you. Now I'm starting to get the feeling that you don't even know that what you're doing is forgery. You don't even understand that this is potentially illegal. You're just head over heels or really attracted to this person or hoping to gain something here as far as a intimate relationship, and so you're willing to help out. And I'm getting really strongly this is a masculine energy, but it, take the energy as it resonates. That you might be a masculine energy and this might be a feminine energy. This could also be a man and a woman. But take the energy as it resonates. Somebody's putting on a performance trying to get you to forge something. Like literally, Spirit spelled it out. This is wild. We're going to go to Woodland Wardens. Wow. This is crazy. Let's see what the Woodland Wardens has to say. We're just looking for messages today, Spirit. We're not reading the guidebook, so help us to understand what the Woodland Wardens, any guided messages here that the collective needs to know about this deceptive energy. And once again, this is not to say that this energy is like practiced at being deceptive. It sounds like they want to initially go into this with you and are promising you a certain result because they like you or care about you or want to do something to say thank you for your help. But this situation could flip on you so quickly because this energy doesn't even understand fully the result that could come from doing this. They don't even get it. And because this is not a stable energy, okay, they identify as a spiritualist, but clearly if they're going to engage in all this, they're not a stable energy. So within themselves. So if that's the case, if things go sideways with this, you could very easily be thrown under the bus. So it could just be really negative for everybody involved. Spirit messages from the Woodland Wardens, thank you. We have 3 messages that came out here, all in reverse. This is crazy. We have the otter and the cattail. Peace is in reverse. We have the finch and the peach. Romance is in reverse. Wow. We have the turtle and the coriander. Satisfactions in reverse. Yeah, you're not going to have any peace from doing this. This romance is not even going to happen. It won't be a thing. It may not be a thing anyways. If this energy is kind of being usury, you know, if you say no to this, and hopefully you hear this message before this happens, but if it's already in the process of, you know, you might be finding that this energy is kind of backed off from you or won't deal with you if you won't do this thing for them. Or you might find that after you do this thing for them, if things go south, the romance ends anyways because they throw you under the bus. This is not a stable energy. Satisfaction is definitely in reverse. You will get no satisfaction from doing this. Not too good. Other messages for the collectives from the Woodland Warden Spirit. Any other messages? What else do we have here? Any other messages? Other messages from the Woodland Wardens. Okay. We have the horse and the bluebell. Modest fortitude. Yeah, there it is. This was the messaging that was coming through at the beginning of the download, which was basically to be patient because your guides, the angels, those that are watching your story, the development and evolution of your story, you've been heard. You're an individual that has been doing the work. You don't need to resort to this, and you certainly don't need to resort to this to satisfy or to gain love from someone. If someone is asking you to do something that goes against your value system, you have to ask yourself, you know, if this person's willing to ditch me because or ghost me because I won't do this thing, do they really love and care about me the way they say they do? Do they really? That's a question to ask yourself. You're being encouraged that your modest fortitude, you know, it may have been slow and steady. It might be slow and steady, but you will find a person that's in alignment with who you are on an energetic and spiritual level. You will find the resources that you need for your monetary goals. You'll have all of those things. They will be given. But you have to be in alignment vibrationally with what you want to draw. So if you're willing to accept things that are not in alignment vibrationally, you're lowering your vibration. And so you're taking yourself further from the things you want. So every opportunity is not a good opportunity, guys. Every opportunity is not a good opportunity. No more messages here, Spirit? Not out of this deck, it seems. Let's see. I'll give them one more shuffle here. See if anything else pops out. No more messages. Nope, that's it for this deck. Okay, let's see. Secrets of the Ancestors. Since we're talking about that ancestral energy, definitely feeling that this is a good route to go here, so that we can talk about what guidance is their spirit from the collective's ancestors. Those who resonate with today's energy, what guidance do the ancestors have for the collectives today? So this is definitely a warning message, a reminder message, something to learn from message. Depends on if this energy was past, present, or future. So take the energy as it resonates, but definitely it's something to grow from and learn from. And a reminder today, you know, you will have what you want. You know, what you want will be given, but you really have to do things the right way. Mother of Earth, fertile ground. Yeah, number 40 is on the table. So more of that, you know, we had 336, we had 12, 21, 24. So a lot of 2s, 4s, 3s. But maybe 2, 3, 4 might be a number you're seeing. This is a grounded energy. Mother of Earth is like earth sign. You could be an earth sign. Your person, this feminine energy, could be an earth sign. But you're being reminded that you really have to be grounded, because Mother Earth is holding a huge pentacle in her hand. I mean, it's ginormous. And then just above her head, there's a little cherub that is just watching over her. And there's a cherub sitting by the pinnacle. So you're protected on all sides, but you have to stay grounded. You're not going to be able to expedite what has to happen in divine timing. It has to be divine timing. So if you're rushing it, or you're dealing with energies that are not truly in alignment, this is going to delay things, not make it go faster. Once again, we talk about our vibrational level and where our vibrational level is resting at and what we're drawing due to that. So it's super important to keep your vibrational level up. Thank you, Spirit, for the cards. Okay, so we have number 22 on the table, Altar of Fire. Good juju. This was in reverse. Guys, please leave this energy alone. This is not good. Somebody might even be doing some weird juju here. And I hope I'm not seeing like love magic or something. I really hope I'm not seeing that. But it is interesting. We have this whole narrative with, you know, confirmation. Wow. Okay, could be. I don't know. Maybe there's some love magic here. Maybe that's why you're feeling drawn to do this crazy thing for this energy that you just met. I don't know. But I see altar of fire. So somebody could be lighting an altar. If it was upright, I would say, okay, that's your ancestor speaking to you, like about good karma, good juju that's coming your way. But this is in reverse. It looks like somebody's got some bad juju going, and it could be associated with some kind of love magic, some sort of work that they're doing in relation to you, collectives, whomever resonates. You know, if this part of the message doesn't resonate, just leave it. We have more of that 2 energy on the table. We got 22 on the table. And then we have number 18, the shadow, trials and tribulations. Yeah, that's upright, guys. And there's a masculine and feminine energy on here. So more of that duality. Yeah, we have yin-yang duality here. There's some shadow side stuff. Okay, so we're dealing with shadow side energies here, i.e., you know, there's the things that we put to the forefront that we allow others to see, that we deal with. These are things that are in the light. They feel more comfortable to bring to the light or to illuminate. And then we have those aspects of self that we don't really deal with as much. And we call that our shadow side because we don't illuminate it that often. But you're really being encouraged to look into like how this energy was able to tap into this aspect of you where you're potentially willing to do this thing that's really not in alignment with your value system. That's what I'm seeing. This is not your jam. So you really need to take some time to examine and explore like why it is that you would engage in something like this. What was it that this energy was able to tap into? And it looks like there's a desire for some material gain of some sort that has moved you into looking at doing this or doing this. But you already know you're going to have what you need. Wow. Hold up. We have the Fool card on the table, which really just kind of gives me like, you know, the Fool card, the Joker, the, oh my gosh, yeah, kind of like the, like Page energy, Joker, Fool card energy. But in this deck, it's called Boo Boo the Fool. Guys, we have Boo Boo the Fool on the table, and this is 0. It's in the upright. It's talking about possibilities and potentials. And here's the reality of Boo Boo the Fool, because Boo Boo the Fool is a very androgynous card. Okay, this is representing masculine, feminine energy. They're kind of like foolishly stepping off a cliff, but they're totally like engaged in their happy moment. You know, so they're kind of naive about it, but they're also not taking themselves as seriously. They're not as worried about it. They're more so thinking about possibilities and potential. And of course, we have the sun energy. So things are being illuminated. So you're being encouraged, guys, believe it or not, to kind of step more into like this, you know, start point energy again. Go back to the root energy. Go back to 0. I'm not saying go backwards to everything that you, from everything you learned and start all over again. What I'm saying is go back to 0 with your mindset on whatever this material gain is that you are feeling very desperate to have in this moment. Because it's not just about what we want. It has to do with divine timing and where we are at energetically. There's more in play here. So there's some shadow side things that you need to explore that will help you to understand like why you ended up in this situation. Also to help you to see more clearly and remove any veils of illusion around this person. You're supposed to be thinking about the possibilities and potential that you already had in play before meeting this person. So if you're getting ready to throw something away, basically by engaging in some activities that could actually put everything at risk that you've worked so hard to achieve, you really need to go back to square one and figure out why it is that you're looking at things in that manner. Okay, so that's Boo Boo the Fool. So guys, I think we're going to call the reading right there. I think there's enough information on the table for those who resonate with today's energy to really think about what in the world is going on here. Because clearly, if this energy is coming out today, somebody's dealing with this and somebody has been thinking about what the next step is. You are being encouraged not to forge this document or whatever this is. Ask more questions if you don't understand what's happening here, okay? If you do understand that it's a forgery, don't do it. And certainly don't travel with this person. This is not a stable energy. And so they're not telling you everything. They're not representing things as they are. The more you question this energy, you're going to start to find the whole facade starts to crumble. Because that's exactly what it is. They're not telling you everything. And definitely, you know, if you feel like there's some, like a practitioner or someone doing some sort of work to keep you engaged, you know, do some cord cutting work. Like as soon as you hear this video, do some cord cutting, You know, do some energetic cleansing, you know, do like a crystal bath, like go outside and ground out. You've been encouraged to get grounded by the Mother of Earth. Okay? Mother of Earth is holding that large pinnacle. You're being encouraged that you will have exactly what you want, but it's got to happen the right way. Okay, guys, so that is the message for today. Definitely happy holidays to you. Self-care, self-care, self-care. I keep hearing that people are not feeling well, burnt out, tired, sleepy. Some of these things have to do with just where we are in our timeline. Actually, all of them probably do. But also self-care when we're feeling more tired or feeling like we need more rest is mandatory. So please remember, without you, all of these amazing goals that you set cannot happen. So please take time out to care for yourself regularly each day, 5 to 10 minutes, even if it's before bed. Everyone has 5 to 10 minutes. Everyone. Take that time out. I want to thank all of my subscribers, old and new. Thank you so much as our channel is growing. Thank you for your likes and shares. And definitely to those who are visiting the channel for the first time, I'm so grateful that you're here. Love and light to all of you. And I will definitely be excited to be back with you in the next reading. Once again, my name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel.